What's up, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube? We did it, we did it, we did it. We are live, we're back. We're doing another D2 farm. We've got, gonna pop these relics real fast, and then we have these maps. I think almost all of them are over 100 density. So that's gonna help get us some levels, get us moving along, find us some items. We are running the Harley Quinn Shaco, Chains of Honor, Phoenix, Figo, Fire Golem. That's how we're doing it. Dominion Wand. I'm running Chance Guards with the Dwarf Star because there's a lot of gold find and I'm a little broke. We got Wisp Projector, String of Ears just because I don't want to die and have to pay too much attention. And then over here for summoning our golems, we have the Bone Wand with +5 to Fire Golem, and we have the Mummified Trophy with +4 to Fire Golem. Those are stacked with faucets, and that's the build we're running. Let me get our TikTok chat up here real quick, and we'll get on our way. Cool. There's that. There's that. Oh. I showed y'all my whole set with my camera up. It's early. So, real quick, pause it on the item if you need to. Dominion, Harlequin, Chains of Honor, Sandstone Shrek, Dwarf Star, 148 gold find, String of Ears, Wisp Projector, because we like the Wisp, Chance Guards. We are also getting gold find from that. Dominion, we're running our +5 Figo. No, +4 Figo with faucets, +4 Figo with faucets, and that's our build. Quick run through of how this works. We will go ahead and jump in over here. So the way this build works is we throw these triangles on and this coronet with 3 summoning. Those are stacked with faucets, and we switch over to our fauceted plus to skills, and then we summon all of our golems, and then we switch over to our Dominion, summon our 6th golem, then we put our gear back on, and now we are a beefy fire golem boy. And we'll start this up, and we will do our best not to lose our merc here like we normally do. Like you do. Just gonna feed him potions. Oh. Lost a couple fire golems. You die on me, Merc. Thank you. Loot! Oh. It just kept coming. Where's our standards? That's what we really want. Standards, jewels. Nothing really great up in here. Oh.
I can't carry anymore.
Go ahead and just drop some of this. I don't think we even really care about this unless it rolls perfect. It did not. Actually, I mean, no. No. We're not stacking our inventory full of crap. All resistance, man after kill, life stolen per hit. Not bad. Doesn't have attack rating or cast speed. Nothing really great here. We're gonna move on. Take our standards. Not bad, but it's F. And moving on. That's good purple drink.
Oops.
Oh, I hope I have enough potions to get through this one.
Thanks.
Yeah. Ah! Ah! Yay! Nice. That was big, big, big. Love a faucet. And pro tip, you can do this and it'll like shift the loot around so you can see if you're missing anything. Let's see what we got on the faucet, shall we? Lightning, hopefully. 4/4 poison, yikes. Tomb Reaver. Ew. That rolled pretty good though.
I can't.
Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll keep it if it rolls something good here. Faster cast rate on Tomb Reaver? Is that a thing? That's not a thing. We'll hold on to it. Might be fun. We got all 3 standards. Alright. I think we're done. Oh, almost missed a ring. That's not the worst ring ever. What up? 8 to strength. Nah, it had potential. It had potential. Alright. Let's grab potions this time. That could have been bad. And run this one more game. Last time. Oops. Don't you fucking die on me, Merc. Give me the loot. It's going too fast. I didn't see anything worth a crap though. Standards. Check out the light belt. We'll check out the amulet. Oh, I saw some heavy boots. There. F. Mav's belt. Not anymore, it's not. Ooh, hit recovery, physical damage reduction. Magic find. I mean, come on, that's... No, there's better belts. Alright. Attack rating, assassin skills, not bad. I think
I can't.
that's going to do it. All right, let's get into some maps. Maps. And we're off. Minions of Destruction just kind of slow this whole thing down. Wait, oh, and I died. That's so unfortunate. I got distracted. Oh, that's why I'm not playing hardcore. That's fucking funny. All right, let's go get our shit. It's fine. I'm still excited about the faucet, so we're fine. Excuse me, Mr. Spiders. Safe. Can I do it? Can I do it? Snag. Nice. Alright. Let's make good choices this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 to grow on. Bone shield up, and we're back in it. Nothing happened. Still haven't died today. Why did I die? Something in this map is dangerous. I might just leave this map, honestly. Cause that shit, it ain't normal. Monsters have magic absorb. Oh, monsters melee attacks deal splash damage. That's probably what's doing it, actually. Huh. Well, let's make ourselves feel better. Ooh, a 4 or 5 cold. That was close. That was close. We'll put it up here with our friends. Our friends that didn't quite make it. All right. Let's. All right, guys. First run of the day. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. This one. This should be fine. We learned a valuable lesson on that last one. Scorching Iron Realm, gotta boost your thorns. Iron Golem may be better for this map. Okay, so this build is actually a Fire Golem build. I'll show you here. These are stacked with fire faucets and give me plus to Fire Golem. So all of that damage that you're seeing go out is not thorns, it's actually fire, holy fire damage. So I don't have any thorns. Well, I do have some thorns, but not much. Or maybe you're not wrong though. Because I've got another guy who's telling me to use the blade shield armor. But I mean, this is what my maps normally look like. So that last one just had a taste. It had bad juju going on. You ever meet a guy named Koru on here? I don't, not that I know of, but I have a lot of people come in and out of games, especially through streaming, so it's possible. I do see the same people over and over again sometimes, so very possible. Oh, you're saying Iron Golem might be better for that map. Gotcha. Oh. We'll say this build kind of beats those guys. Give me the loot. What is that name? Some of y'all on TikTok got some wild names. That's all I'm gonna say on that. How do you get this mod? You're gonna love this. So it's not actually just a mod, it's a modded version of the game that an entire community plays. There's thousands of players. You can trade and like sell. This is called Project Diablo 2. For anyone who is watching and curious as to how this man is teleporting around without Enigma, it is because in Project Diablo 2, I get Blood Warp as a Necromancer, which allows me to teleport at the cost of health. So this is the browser. It is a whole different version of the game with a massive community. You do need the original CD keys for Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. But I'm gonna show you here, there's a whole trade community. You can create trades straight out of your stash even. To download it, go to projectdiablo2.com. Like I said, you do need a CD key, but a lot of people already still have their CD keys from back in the day because now you can put it on Battle.net. And there is so much in this game that they have changed. They've added items, they've added bosses. I'm doing in-game maps right now, which are basically just like upgraded. Let me show you here. This map here has these upgrades. Players have minus all resistances, minus enhanced damage, but I also get extra experience, monster density, and magic and gold find in this map. So there's in-game content in this too. Yeah, I grew up playing Diablo 2. I found out about this about a month ago, and I'm still having my mind blown pretty regularly. They have a thing also in this where you can re-roll affixes on items. So I can take like this Tal's helmet, and let me go put some of this stuff away. I can put one of these world stone shards in the cube with the Tal's helmet or with any item. And so much stuff. So any item in the game you can put with one of these, and this will give it a chance to add an affix to the item, or it will re-roll it altogether. Purchasing through Blizzard will give you the key. If you buy the game through Blizzard, you will have your own CD key linked to your account that you can go look up through Battle.net. So if you do buy Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, you can actually go online and find your CD keys for those and play this. So it's kind of like, it's a modded version, fan-made modded version, but they've made it so that you do have to buy the game. And I think that's probably why Blizzard's letting them do it. Nice. So you can slam any item. Like you can slam, oh, they also have like anniversary items. That's why my Shaco is white. Things like that. I mean, they're just having fun with it. I love it. So you can slam this item with a shard, and that's either going to change it into a whole different item, which is not good, like ruin a really good item, or it'll add an affix. So you can see I just got extra fire resistance on that now. So what that means is you can take items like Stone of Jordan, and you could potentially lose it, or you could make it insanely more valuable. So it adds an extra layer of in-game content. Yeah, highly recommend. And there's so many more builds now because there's different items that give different stuff than they used to. Like, do I have any? Yeah, so this Den Mother Sun Spirit helmet makes it so that druids can't summon wolves, but they can summon additional grizzlies. So there's like a whole Den Mother grizzly build now. So yeah, it's just like so much more to do. Also, the maps have these events. Can we kill this spider, please? Thank you. Maps have events like this little shiny guy right here at the bottom left of the screen, and he's gonna drop a whole bunch of goodies for us. Ooh, sound like he dropped. Oh, I'm about to die. Fucking got distracted again. So he'll jump a whole bunch of like crafting materials and stuff. Ooh, crafting in this is fun too. It's really easy. Because I never really... Crafting felt complicated when I was a kid. Loot filters. Right now there's... This whole ground would be covered in crap, but I have a loot filter turned on. The Shaco is white because it's a 5th anniversary edition. Guys, Project Diablo 2, y'all gotta check it out. It's amazing. It's a fan-made, community-based version of Diablo 2 that has so much more. Google Project Diablo 2 and you can look up more. Or if you pop in my Twitch chat, I have a command that'll take you to different sites telling you stuff about it. It'll also take you to, there's a trade site. I was just showing this. You can see here you can trade and create trades straight from your stash and trade with other players. You get this fantastic, I could leave this up right here, and this is just advertise the game right here. Just boom. It's like they never stopped caring about Diablo 2. So yeah, this is actually a really great experience, especially if you like Diablo 2 and wish that it didn't end, because now it's never ending. We're never letting it die. Let me finish this map and I can show y'all a little bit more. Also, you can do things like have this awesome fire golem build. There's rune words in this too that aren't in the original games as well. Right to this section. Oh, that's a lot. What necro is this? This is a fire golem necromancer. Basically, I'm like a holy fire paladin, but with 6 fire golems that do holy fire. Seems like we got a lot of nostalgia in here right now. I'll run a cows game after this. We'll get some moo-moos going. 6 fire golems. That's because you've never seen Diablo 2 like this. I get an extra 1 from my Dominion wand. I don't need that. Wait, I do need it. People use this. Well, not when it rolls 1 on the summoning skills. Fire was weak in hell. It is, unless you really want it bad enough. If you really want it bad enough, you can make anything happen. So is what I've done is I've got Infinity on my Merc, which is taking 49. Well, no, it's giving Conviction Aura, which is killing their resistances. And then it's also got Flicker Flame, which is giving -9 enemy fire resistance. And then I'm also running Dominion, or Phoenix, sorry, Dominion's the one. Phoenix is giving -28 fire resistance. And here's the kicker. When I summon my golems, because your golems go off of, your golem skills go off of what you have on when you summon them. So when I summon my golems, this is what I look like. I've got 3 to summoning skills plus 2 faucets. So that's given -9 enemy fire resistance plus 9 or 10 fire damage, whatever, 8 fire damage. Right here, I'm getting 4 2 fire golems plus 3 faucets. It's giving all the fire damage. I've got 4 to fire golems here that's giving plus the fire damage. So when you add all the extra fire damage and take away all of the fire resistance, there are no rules anymore. Do whatever you want at that point. So yeah. It's I'm really enjoying this build. And then I just keep, well, so when I start a map, here's what it looks like. Back in inventory. So when I start a map, I just jump in and summon 2, 3, 4, 5. Andre, hey man, thanks. Appreciate the nice build. I appreciate it. I've taken a lot. It's not really my idea. I've sort of just tweaked it into my own to make it user friendly. But yes, this is pd2. So once I have all my fire golems out, I switch to my stuff that's going to keep me alive. And now I can more or less not have to stress. Like if I do a tier 1 map, I'm just not even paying attention. If I'm like farming like Al games or something, then I'm actually not paying attention. Yeah, the swap. That's the key to this build, is the swap. And that's, I almost didn't want to do it because I didn't want to have to swap, but it's really not that inconvenient because PD2 gives you the extra inventory space. So it's like fine. I think we're done with this map. So you can see here, this is not just a modded version. This is a whole community. Yeah, I wish Blizzard would let them bring resurrected graphics here. But honestly, you get really used to these graphics pretty quick if you played the original version. Like your mind like kind of reverts back to back when. I can also show you like this guy I was playing with a build. PD2 has Athena's, which gives me 4 additional Spirit Wolves, and Fenris, which gives me 2 additional Spirit Wolves. So look at all these wolves. This build's gonna need a lot more. I don't have any good gear on this guy. I haven't even logged into this guy in a minute. But minus enemy physical resistance, a bunch of that on that build, and I think it's got a lot of potential. Wolf army. I was raised by wolves. Hello. Yeah, I like that idea though, that you can play different classes. You know, like original Diablo 2 was very locked into, there was like some metas that everyone played. Now there's different metas every season. I need to hold on to some attack rating. Or friend. I'm pretty sure Blood Moon is the cow level. So you've got these maps that you can open up to create dense, lootable areas. You can upgrade them using these. Boom. And if you don't like the upgrade, you can even alter it. You get 103 density. That's what we're looking for. And then you can take one of these standards of heroes, which I have farmed up, and you can throw it in there to increase the density to 123. That is much nicer. Yes, there is trade. This is Project Diablo 2. Repa, this is a new, well, not new, it's been out a few years, but it's growing pretty quick, I feel like. But it's a fan-made modded version of the game that does have a whole community. It is not just me playing alone by myself. You can see here there is like a whole website for trading, and people offer services like killing bosses for you, or like if you need a normal rush or someone leveling or something, you can create trades straight out of your stash, which is just great. Like I could just click this and decide how much I want to trade it for. So yeah, this is a modded version, but it is what loot finder am I using? Loot filter. Oh wait, I wasn't done with that game. I'm using, what was it called? The Big GG filter. I really like the aggressive sounds it made. Andre, thanks for the follow. I like the aggressive sounds it makes when good loot falls. And so right now I have my audio set up to where if something good falls, oh, I didn't do exist unidentified. Here, I'll show you. I'll be grinding this game late at night. Oh, I didn't. Wait, maybe because I'm in town. Yeah. So it does that whenever something big falls, and it fucking scares me. I like that. But yeah, I'm using the Big GG Eraser. And it has like, some of the other stuff has different sounds. Like some of the items that drop, it'll make a sound from, like if an assassin item drops, a really good assassin item, it'll make one of the assassin skill sounds. Let's get back in there. See if we can make some more sounds. They're gonna love this. We got some upgraded, modded new age cows. These aren't the cows from when you were a kid. Before we do though, monsters have chance of dropping additional weapons. We like that. Physical damage is cold, increased velocity. We should be fine up in here. Hello, moo-moos. This right here was the first thing I did when I got into this game, was start farming cows, and people were like, dude, you can just do a cow map. Upgraded cows. Can you run T4 with that necro? I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna find out tonight. So the only issue I run into, I've got a couple T4s here I'm gonna run tonight. I got a friend who's gonna hop on, but I'm gonna try to run a couple by myself first. Or I could just try to run one next. Fuck it. I don't have that much experience. I'm not that worried about dying. The only weakness I have in this build is physical and fire. I can usually knock through physical. I do have, when I made my Dominion, it has lower resist on it. So I didn't have to spec all the way down to lower resist. So I can actually drop a lot of people's fire immunity off with lower resist. But 145 I think is too high. So I'd be relying on my Merc to kill the fire immune. But if I run into a fire and physical immune, I can't kill it. If I can't knock its fire resist off. So I could probably do T4 okay. I just have to be a little careful and not be stupid and actually wear my good gear instead of, like right now I'm wearing gold fine gear. Because we broke as a joke. But you can see, like, I take hits pretty well. Every now and then, run into someone with like armor pierce or something. And if I wanted to play this safe, so this build is literally bone shield, teleport, wait, bone shield, teleport, wait. And I've got redemption R on here, so that's what's turning these bodies into life for me. You can see here, I got to rely on a physical to take him out. My Merc's pretty well off, so he can help quite a bit. So I have a loot filter on. So this is Project Diablo 2. It has loot filters, but I can go into here and I can actually adjust. So here, previous menu. Let's turn the loot filter off, and let's go kill some stuff. See what this looks like. See, that's just, no one needs all that. So options, pd2 options, loot filter, and hides. There, you can see. I will say loot filter is a massive game changer, and you don't even realize for all the reasons until you get into it. Yeah, no problem. Loot filter is going to save your eye strain so much. Like, I didn't realize until after I got it, I could play this game for hours longer without feeling tired. Like, we all know, like, you're sitting here doing the same thing repetitively in this game sometimes. It can be a little draining. And if I was trying to... Oh, that was close. Someone got me. Ooh, is that a bone knife? Yo, no way. Hold up. See, this is right here. This is the one guy I can't kill. That's okay, because guys. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? A wizard spike? That's fucking insane. We don't ask questions we don't want answers to. This is Project Diablo 2. I wasn't talking about that question. I'm not killing that guy. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I would like to get this build to where I can just teleport in the middle of everyone and not die, but I don't know if that's possible in Project Diablo 2 because, guys, the in-game guys get pretty strong. I mean, I'm kind of sacrificing stuff for String of Ears and Chains of Honor just so I can have survivability. Ow! As I was saying, Dark Alliance and Champions Return. Yeah, it does. Dude, I love those older games. I like the newer games too. Baldur's Gate 3 is fantastic, but like, it's hard to beat the nostalgia from those older ones. Let's go get our shit back. That was one of the fastest I've ever been deleted. Okay, now we're struggling. Bromain, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Google pd2, guys. Google it. Actually, I still have this. Wait. No. I had a video explaining everything about pd2, but just Google Project Diablo 2. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I heard about this like a year or two ago. I just started playing this like a month ago. I heard about it like a year or two ago, and I was like, I don't want to have to go download a modded version. That seems complicated. It's really not. And then on top of that, I was like, well, you know, it can't be that much different. It really is. And then I was like, well, you know, is it really worth it? Absolutely. And hashtag not an ad. I'm a Diablo 2 kid. I grew up playing the game, and I went back every so often and played it again. All right, so we're going to the portal just in case. So to have more content, like I'm not having to replay old content anymore. I have new content to run through and enjoy now. It's a dream come true. The little kid in me is beaming with excitement. Wait, poison resist walk? We'll take that just in case someone needs poison resistance one day. By the way, if anyone plays Project Diablo 2 and y'all like need help or are stuck or something, let me know. I give free gear away all the time. Mainly just like to help people get over that hump. All right, back on track. You know what, let's just go in the start here and go get all of our fucking bodies back. Never gonna get to 99 at that rate. Also, I'm not even doing this right. And this time, I'm just gonna go a little slower. We're just gonna get through this. This is not my favorite map because these guys hit me so hard. Do 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 do. There's one of my bodies. All right, we're fine. I do feel like it's probably a good idea not to teleport up in there. Also, probably just gonna start casting lower resist like an adult instead of being lazy. There is a cow queen on this map, by the way. Yeah, see, now I've hooked y'all in to watching me finish this map, because you're gonna want to know what the cow queen is. It's great. It's fantastic. If I can even get to her. I'm struggling right now. Wait, that might have had potential. Lifesteal and Mana Steal's lovely. Let's see what happens. Lifesteal, Mana Steal, we want attack rating. We got cold resistance. Get out of my inventory. See, if I cast lower resist before I go in, they drop instantly. So that's kind of what I'm supposed to be doing with this build for the later game content. I'm just lazy, I guess is the word. Like, most of my reasoning behind this build was lazy. I didn't want to have to do anything. They're coming in from both sides. We're surrounded. I think the Cow Queen is up here somewhere. The secret cow level, yeah. I spent so much of my youth in this.
Join my army of the dead.
See, it scares me sometimes. That's why I love this loot filter. So there's the Cow Queen. She's just one of those guys from World Stone Chain.
My army will destroy you.
See, that's dramatic for loot, and that's what I want. Full drama. This is Project Diablo 2. It is Diablo 2 fan-made and modded, and there's a whole community. It's online. There's trading. There's, you know, rate rushing. There's a whole trade website you can utilize to your convenience. Google it, Project Diablo 2. If you grew up playing Diablo 2, I highly recommend. Do yourself a favor. You deserve it. You deserve something nice in life. You deserve something fun. You're out there working all day, paying bills, paying taxes, watching all this horrible news. You deserve something fun. Do yourself a favor and go look it up. This is not an ad, by the way. I just found this game a month ago and I love it. So. Here you go. We'll do this monsters. There. That's the sound we all remember. Fire Trap Assassin does well. A Trap Assassin was... So I'm gonna do a hardcore group found playthrough with some people, and I think I'm gonna do a Trap Assassin. I haven't decided. I feel like Lightning's kind of basic. Oh, I only got the 2 to all skills. Blood of Ravens, 2 to all skills on that too. What is this? Let's do. If this, wait, no, I don't want to waste. So let's slam this and get that 1 to all skills. Oh, minus 50% requirements though. That's not bad. And there's worse things. And can't this Scourge roll into something? Stormlash, it did. I think that's the rare one. I'm pretty sure it could be Stormlash or Horizon's Tornado or something. And Stormlash is really rare. Anybody know about this? Also, it's a bit loud on the cows there. Fire damage to 19k with current gear. I don't even know what I'm at, but let's find out real quick. Let me get somewhere safe. So I'm doing Holy Fire basically. So let's see what my Holy Fire damage is on these guys. Holy Fire damage is at 3.4k to 4.8k. So let's say 4k times 6. So that's 24k on the Holy Fire. That's not bad. I never did the math. Horizon is the rare one. Nice. Wait, let me look at the stats on this, see if this is 310. Yeah, right, get out of here. Oh, on project in this version of Diablo 2, by the way, there is an Act 4 merc, and they also have items to make Act 5 and Act 3 mercs viable. So they've made it so that like you can utilize the different mercs in different ways, which is really cool. Abby, do you need to go potty? Okay, wait 1 second. I gotta take my girlfriend out. I'm kidding, it's my girlfriend's dog. Oh. Oh, all the loots. Abby, don't move. Stay right there. You're so much good luck right now. Just hang out. Hang out right there. You're doing great. Who's your good girl? Look, she's bringing luck. All right. I gotta take this doggo out real quick. Watch this be a High Lords. Rising Sun with 1 skills, rough. So I do think I can use a Rising Sun 2 skills would be my amulet. Slammed with the right stuff. Tomb Reaver we don't need. Don't need. That's neat, but don't need. All right, I gotta take this doggo out real quick, guys. I will be right back. Yeah, this is Diablo 2. This is Project Diablo 2. If you don't know what Project Diablo 2 is, you should definitely look it up. It is a game changer. Here. I'm glad you asked. I'll be right back. Project Diablo 2 is a mod made by passionate Diablo 2 fans aiming to maintain the Lord of Destruction experience. They do this with consistent ladder resets, adding items and bosses to the games, and overall improving the player experience through quality of life changes. The community is ever growing and very helpful. To play the game, you do have to own a copy of the original CD keys. Just go check out a YouTube video. It's easy to get started. It's very easy to get in, and we're all having a great time. All having a wonderful time. Highly recommend. Come check it out. We'll see you out there. All right. Probably gonna have to go let that dog in about 12 seconds. Anyone else have that problem? Where'd you guys go? What in the fire golem is going on here? Fucking love it. So this is Project Diablo 2. Look it up. It's amazing. You get things like this amazing inventory tab. Also, does anyone know what this would be for? You get increased attack speed, increased splash damage, but it's a sorceress thing. So why would a sorceress need increased splash damage and attack damage? A melee sorceress? I'm gonna figure that one out. I'm gonna build a melee sorceress somehow. I can feel it. That's not horrible. Or just bigger damage on something. All right, let's go finish these cows. Ducky, my build is a fire golem build. So what I do is I throw on a whole bunch of stuff that gives me a bunch of bonuses to fire golems, and then I summon all of my fire golems, and then I switch to my Dominion, which is going to give me 1 additional fire golem. And then I put on my stuff that's gonna keep me alive. And now I have beefy fire golems, and I have resistances and defenses and whatnot. Get a few revives for safety, and then I can just sucking boop. And then we call this the loot and scoot. I think I might be about done with this map though. Yeah. Wait, kill this man. Moving on.
Good afternoon.
Ducky, thanks for the follow. We got some beefy maps here. We're gonna hop into 122 density, 50 rarity. That sounds fun. So I don't know. I've been resummoning these each new game because I don't know if they keep all of the bonuses when they cross over to a new game. I feel like they're a little weaker when I don't resummon them. As far as gear, protective stuff, we're using Chains of Honor Shaco. This is just a 5th anniversary Shaco. That's why it's white. It's just a rare skin. Dominion wand giving us the extra fire golem. The base for this had lower resist and revive, which gives me the revives and the lower resist without having to put stat points into all that. I am rocking chance guards because I'm gold hunting right now. That's why I'm rocking this too. It's got gold find and survivability. Wisp projector for the wisps that I always forget to summon out. And Storm Trek, just survivability. Phoenix is part of what keeps this build moving. It's got Redemption R, which allows me to turn bodies into health. So when I kill people, I can turn them into health and keep moving without having to waste a bunch of potions. But yeah, that's the build for anyone who's curious. And then when we get this is one of the dungeons or the maps I usually run. I don't really have to worry about much in here. Of course, I'm gonna die as soon as I say that. So I can just, this is a legitimate loot and scoot. I'm just going. And if I go slow enough, then I actually don't have to heal or anything. It does all of the healing for me. For any Project Diablo 2 players out there, if y'all are falling behind this season or stuck in Nightmare Hell or something, let me know. I've got plenty of gear. I'm just trying to get to 99. I've never had a Diablo 2 character at 99, so I'm doing just fulfilling childhood dreams over here. And I don't really need much more loot, so if anyone needs anything, I can give y'all some shit. By the ways. I did find a Burr rune last night, or a Burr rune the night before last, and a Zod rune yesterday morning. And that was like 6 runs total. So I don't think I'm gonna find anything else for a very long time. I've burnt through all of my luck. But again, my main motivator is, as a kid, me and my little brother talked about hitting level 99 on Diablo 2, and we never did. It turned out it's a lot harder than we thought it would be. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of what got me motivated in pushing this through. Don't need that. Those were F go, maybe. Holy full pot. Oh wait, this is gonna be a skiller. That's why I was doing all that. No, it's not. Just kidding. We'll say, while I'm thinking about it, if anyone's on YouTube watching right now, my multi-stream software has an issue with YouTube chat. I probably am not going to see your chats. So you can find me on like the other streaming platforms. Just in case anyone's over there asking questions. I know that happened yesterday. If you are playing this build with lower gear, you can throw a resist before you teleport in, and that's gonna make your life a lot easier. I'm just lazy. Each map does have a boss. That's what this guy is, and like the cow queen on the last one. I think they do have a little bit higher drop rate, but honestly, I don't really ever get anything good from them. Maps have events too. Right here at the end. Right at the end. All right, we were down to the right, I think. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So I think it's the boots and the rings I can improve on in this build is how I can fix that. So I've got to figure that out. That's just getting annoying. I think it was down this way. Yeah. Stop shooting me. I'm having a bad time. Oh. I'll go ahead and do that. A little bit of that. Alright guys, I'm gonna need y'all to kill some people. That was rough right there at the end. What a delay. Yeah, I need to just be casting lower resist. Need to have an energy drink. T4 time. Yeah, T4 time. After dying. All right, I will go do T4 real quick just because I want to see what it's like too. I think we got the boss already here. Fuck it. 7 magic coin? We'll hold on to it. Right, let's see what this one can do in T4. We've got a monsters melee attacks deal splash damage, so I might hold on to that one until I have a friend. Yeah, let's see what happens. Also, let's slam these Hellmouth because that's kind of the most fun thing to do in this game. Six to all attributes. Can we get some rips? Like any of this stuff, like Horizon's Tornado with 45 cast rate. I don't fucking know if you'd even need that. But if anyone needs any of this crap here, or any of this stuff, or any of this stuff, if you need a wizard spike, I got you. That's a joke with another friend, by the way. I'm not actually holding on to those because I think they're valuable. If you need skillers, I've got an entire guy with skillers. All right. Let's see what happens. I'm a little scared. This is my first time in a T4 map, by the way. We're gonna go slow. Wait. Also, let's do that, and we'll bring our Stone of Jordan, and we'll throw this on. So is what we're doing is we're losing resistances and stuff, but we're gaining damage, and I'm gonna stay back a little bit. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let my guys eat. Let them lunch. And I will sit back doing my resistances. Yeah, I mean, I can move through it. Oh, yeah, the immunes I can't break. So, I think if I were to do a T4 map, oh yeah, I'm gonna need friends. Well, now we know. It's the resistances. I can't break them if they're 145. I'm either gonna lose my last bit of XP. Oh yeah, there it is. Well, we'll just start over. Today's been a learning lesson. Quite a few learning lessons. So yeah, the plan is I've got 3 or 4 buddies right now who are still gearing up. But my 97 to 99 is probably going to look like a bunch of T4 group runs. Just running through them and hanging with the homies. Talk about the homies. I will say there's probably some T4 maps that I could do, like if I got the right rolls and I don't know the maps themselves or what mobs are on them. I could probably do one, but I got nothing to prove here. I got nothing to prove here, and then I stay up all night trying to figure out how I can get this build to where I can do those alone. See, like Mara's, there's better options in Mara's for this build for sure. Even Rising Sun, which I don't have for some reason. Sona Jordan, probably fine for the all skills. And then I don't need cast rate, so I don't know if there's a fire belt in this game yet. So like I said, there's some things in this build that definitely need to be improved upon per se. Let's do a heroic dungeon to make us feel better. Summon Necro works well. Yeah, summon Mage. I think the Skeletal Mage Necro I've heard does really well in T4 because they have all the different damages. But I'm more like the bulk of my solo play is gonna look like this. It's gonna look like me just doing these tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, large density, finding things like that. Oh, I don't have any shards. I'm gonna slam dentify those. You'll never know. Also think Chains of Honor might not be the best play for this build, because I know there's some pretty good chests out there. I've got a buddy telling me to try Innocence, so I think I might try that. It takes a Zod, and I've only got one Zod right now, so I'm kind of waiting. But if I did Innocence, that could potentially help me with the fire immunes too, because it does damage back to the enemies. Innocence gives you blade barrier, which is helpful when you're just teleporting right into the middle of everyone. We'll say experimenting has costed me a quarter of a level today. But can you really put a price on knowledge, especially when you're about to slam a +1 to all skills into a Tal's armor? Apparently you can put a price on knowledge, by the way. The American school system has gotten pretty good at putting a price on knowledge. Where my student loan people at? Hey! Let's get to it. Do that, and boom. 71 lightning resistance. Holy. Well, those are gone forever. Anybody need Tal's armor? I will hold on to it for a day or two, and then I'll throw it away if no one needs it. Ooh, that was close, but also could still be useful for certain builds. Go ahead and just upgrade this map. 93 monster density. Bump that up, 113. That's what we're talking about. Wait, did I finish this one? No, I didn't finish this one. What the fuck are we doing? Best viewers at streamboo.com every day on Twitch. Every day, this guy. What makes your viewers better? I also don't understand view botting, because you're paying money to have people watch you. That's kind of defeats the purpose, I think, if you ask me. Are all of my items modded? So how do I explain this? This is a modded version of Diablo 2 called Project Diablo 2. It is a there's thousands of players on it. It's a online modded version. Ooh. We like that. We like that. Yay. This is the modded version of Diablo 2. It's got a very large community. I am not playing by myself. There are hundreds of other players. Oh, a puzzle box. Nice. That's huge. So this allows me, I can throw sockets into unique or set items with these. They're very rare and actually pretty valuable. And you can sell and trade them for quite a bit too. Items are not modded. The game is a mod. Yes, pretty much. So they've got developers keeping this updated. I can show you here. Wait, it's my leaf filter. So this is the launcher, and it's actually got all this projectdiablo2.com. You can see here it's actually got a trade website where I can create and sell stuff straight out of my inventory. There's services like rushing. You can see there are a bunch of people playing this. Here's, well, past trades, but like if I wanted to look for a Shaco, well, Harlequin Quest Shaco, here's all of these Shacos, their prices, and there are 76 pages of these to give you an idea of how many people play this game and how large the community is. If you grew up playing Diablo 2, I highly recommend you at least look into this, because I was hesitant. I heard about it like a year ago, and I was like, well, I don't want to play mods. And it's not like you go in and have to download a bunch of mods and do a whole bunch of stuff. It's literally just like playing a game. You do have to have the original Diablo 2 CD keys to play it. So it's not necessarily free, and I think that's probably why Blizzard allows them to do it. But if you own the original CD keys, then it's free to play. The people who made this are not charging people anything to play it. It's literally a passion project. Is there anything that can be made out of these? Another great thing about this is you can see right here in the gray lettering on this, that's the rune words that I can make with this item. FIGO damage, with all of my gear, it's about 4.8k on the high end, I think. Could be wrong on that. Let me double check. Uh, 3.5 to 4.9 for the holy fire, and then 2.6 to 3.1 for the fire damage. Times that by 6, because there's 6 of them. Where? Oh. Hold on. I gotta go let this dog in real quick. She's knocking. All right. Oof. Okay, so my man Adam, you played D2 since it came out. If you don't know about this, I highly recommend you look into it. It's a bunch of quality of life changes is kind of what they mainly did, but also they added a bunch of in-game content. There's things like, I can show you here in the stash. This is one of the big ones. That's right there. Should have been done like before the game came out. So you have a better stash like this. It organizes everything. You have stash tabs. There's different items towards the end of the game. Like this helmet allows you to summon 2 additional grizzlies, but you can't summon wolves anymore. That's kind of cool. So there's a whole different build around Den Mother. So if you liked Diablo 2 and you got really into it but kind of ran out of stuff to do, like a lot of us I think, then I highly recommend you at least just Google this. And it's not hard to set up. Like that was the main thing that scared me off of it, was I didn't want to download a whole bunch of stuff and then have to update stuff and have issues running the game, and there's none of that. They have a launcher. I mean, it's just you just have to have the CD keys is all. But yeah, I would say do yourself a favor and look into it, because we all deserve to have something fun in our lives. Also, the community is great in this game. When you trade with people, you could just ask people how much something's worth and they'll go look it up for you. People drop trade too, like large items. Like they'll just take an item and just drop it on the ground so you can drop your item and pick it up. Because the developers are on top of it. If you cheat someone or screw someone or, you know, hack someone or whatever, then you will get reported and you will probably get banned. And not only that, they'll just return all the items. So there's a great community around it too. I mean, everyone's so helpful. You can pay for, like, some people just rush people for a living in this game. So in the trade services, there's services here. And you can see under here, types of services: normal, nightmare rush, a hell rush. I don't even know what they're going for. Softcore. Oh, this is offering service. So a softcore hell rush on ladder costs a Vex rune. That's not bad. 15 Worldstone shards. So you could just sit here and profit without any like RNG involved. Kind of cool. I'm gonna follow you so I don't forget about this. Good call, good call. I won't let you forget, man. Don't worry, I got you back. Because you deserve nice things. Also, thanks for the follow. But yeah, I did the same thing. I spent a year with a buddy trying to get me to play this, and I forgot about it. And then I was like, maybe. And then I was like, I should do it. And then I didn't look into it. And I looked into it, and I was like, I don't want to download it right now. And then when I finally did, I was like, this is great. They do new seasons, season resets all the time. This season just started November 27th, so it's still got like 6 months left in the season. And this is hashtag not an ad, because I just started playing this a month ago. I don't even have a community around this game. I have friends who tell me to stop playing this game because they don't want to play it. Abby. Girlfriend left the treat bag out because Abby was just getting into some treats. I think we're done with this map too. Yeah. On to the next. Tell my wife, Marty. Oh, that's a battle you're gonna have to fight yourself. Like I said, I got friends telling me not to play this game. My best friend, being my girlfriend, is the main one. Nah, she supports it, but I think she just misses me. You can corrupt a map. I just accidentally corrupted this map. And I got more gold find and more magic find. Well, that's fucking cool. Oh, you can't corrupt it and upgrade it though. Huh. Like I said, I've been playing this for about a month and still learning new shit. Well, let's try this corrupted map. Do you have to play with legacy graphics? Yes. Also, I really appreciate you calling them legacy graphics and not shitty graphics. Yes, I don't think Blizzard, I think it's a copyright issue. Like Blizzard's like, you can use our old game but not our new game, so they don't have the resurrected graphics. I wish. But also the old graphics, when you have the loot filter, easy on the eyes. It ain't too bad. You do get used to it pretty quick too. My first day playing, I was like used to the resurrected graphics and like Path of Exile and stuff. But then after a couple days, it's just kind of its own thing. Do we identify coronets and try to get a +3 and slam it to a +4 and then sell it for some high runes and then go and buy some stupid item that we don't need? Yeah, let's do it. Nope. Not this time. Gotta keep moving. I'm so scared right now. Slam everything. Bet. I do. Legit. I can't even begin to tell you how many things I've lost. I've found 3 Griffin's Eyes. I don't own a Griffin's Eye. I slam everything as soon as I get it. And it's not like I do it for content. A lot of times I'll find something off stream and I'll slam it right away because I want to know. I want to know what it's going to turn into. And then when it like, you know, bricks, I'm like, man, I don't even have the content now. Friggin' wasting. So gambling addiction's real, guys. Not to be taken lightly. Blizz is scared of everyone leaving their live servers. Yeah, I think that's why. Like, they think they're retaining the resurrected crowd just because of the graphics, so that's why they don't want to. They don't want to admit that this is just a way better developed game than anything they've done. So if they gave resurrected graphics to these people, then no one would play resurrected ever again. Like, actually. Because this is just, I mean, it's just straight up a better game. And if there's something in it that's making it not a better game, you just tell the developers and they'll make it a better game. Crazy how that works, right? Also, why are we not killing people right now? William, thanks for the follow. I'm a William myself. Very prestigious name. A name of royalty. What if someone else joined and I was like, oh, I'm a Mike myself. Then another guy joined and I was like, oh, I'm also a Carl. I'm actually a William. I was just about to say I need a World Stone Shard. Because here's the best thing to do, is just slammed into 5 rings. Magic damage taken reduced. Boo. Also, if you slammed into 5 unique rings, and you never know what they were if they get bricked. Well, we found it at puzzle box, that's about it. You can see on these maps, like these are the stones from Tristram. I like that they add little lore, I guess. Slam it! Oh, my Merc's dead. That's why no one's dying. I was like, what's different in in-game? Everything. This little pool here takes you to the ancients. And oh, where do I start? Everything is different in the in-game. So the in-game, you're doing these maps. You can see here, this is buffing the monsters, but also giving me a lot more experience and monster density. So which means more items dropping, and rarer monsters and more gold finds. So better items dropping. These are also get pretty difficult. They get all the way up to tier 4 group dungeons. So we're talking group content, guys. And doing these alone, we just found out about 30 minutes ago, is not ideal. I made it about 12 feet in, and I'm pretty beefy. I mean, look at this stuff. Come on. So there is pretty good in-game content in this game. There's tier 1 maps that you can run pretty early after beating the game. Tier 2 maps aren't too bad either, especially if you pay attention to the resistances and stuff. And then there's tier 3 maps that you can run once you start getting some decent gear. So yeah, the in-game is changed significantly. There's also different bosses. Lightning resistance. And they just added a new boss this season, so they're actually still adding content to this game each season.
I can't do that here.
I can't do that here. I don't think I'm done with this map though. They die a lot quicker with, so I do think Infinity is a key to this build. Without that aura, is it the fucking conviction aura, you do get stopped by a lot of these resistances. So fire is not strong without Infinity, in my opinion. At least not in game. Is this resurrected? No. This is Project Diablo 2. I was gonna think of something funny to say, but then I was like, I don't want to offend anyone who plays Resurrected. This is Resurrected 2.0. It's Project Diablo 2. It's a fan-made modded version of the original Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction expansion. It has so much more content, different items upgrading. There's new rune words in this. There's new bosses. You could see there's different maps. Like this map I'm doing now was never in the original games. Different ways to build characters. Like I'm not using Enigma teleporting with a Necromancer. I have what's called Blood Warp. It lets me teleport at the cost of 12% of my current health. Yes, you can die in maps in hardcore. I actually yesterday saw a guy die at level 98 on hardcore. Oh, in Project Diablo 2, whenever someone does a significant thing like hits level 99 or kills a boss for the first time, they actually have a little thing that goes across the screen up here on the top left that says their name to everyone who's online at the time. So you get a little shout out. It's kind of cool. You can probably just start saving these smaller pots. Especially if I'm using 2 full pots every time I need to heal. I need to quit that. Bad habit. It's that oh shit button. You just start spamming. I can move these maps a lot more comfortably if I go slower. So like when I farm this build at night, I can like put on a movie or an anime or something and just sit there and watch it. And hardly have to pay attention. Kind of nice. I found a Zod doing that yesterday. Ockham. I think this is a thing that you can use for a Raven summoning build or something. Let's check this out. Oh no. Gust cooldown reduced by 2 seconds. Huh. Quetzalcoatl. Ooh, 120s. Oh, passive and magic though. Actually, okay, so pro tip, just because these are not perfect does not mean someone doesn't need them after I make them better. Chance to pierce. See, that's not bad. Still don't want to keep it in my inventory. I got a lot of crap. Like I said, if anyone plays the Project Diablo 2 and y'all need items or anything, like if you're looking for something that's just going to help you get to where you can actually farm hell or something, let me know. I got so much crap I need to get rid of because I'm just trying to get to level 99. I just have never gotten 99 and I'm trying to make it a thing. Trying to get to 99. I don't need all the crap that keeps dropping. Yet I still get really excited when it drops. Playing that one.
Good afternoon.
So we can do, let's do this. These maps are unique maps. And this one has 163% monster density. Can I bump that up even? No. 163% monster density, but also the boss on this map is guaranteed to drop a rainbow faucet. 99 solo is mad. Yeah. I'm not all solo. I got some buddies who are going to be playing with me too. But it's going to be mostly solo. So we will get a rainbow faucet from this one, and the 5/5 faucets are like going for like 4 or 5 high runes right now, so it'll be nice. What? What is that? That's insane. I'm just saying I'm gonna get a faucet at the end of this run, and then one drops randomly off a guy. All right, we'll wait and identify them both at the end. If anyone needs faucets, I will give away any non-perfect faucets. Perfect faucets, I gotta trade because I gotta keep some kind of funds going. But I will give imperfect faucets away too. Also, Corey, I got 5 months. There's no rush. I'm here for the ride, man. I'm having fun. I'm reliving a childhood. I tell you what. See, I sound like an old fucking man. But I tell you what. There is something to watching like an early 2000s or late 90s show and just like grinding some Diablo 2. Just like put your phone in the other room so if it rings you hear it in the other room. It's great. It's a vibe. Highly recommend. Like trendy people going analog now, and I kind of get it. think, yeah, I'm at 78 ping, so I'm on the wrong server. Right at the door! What's going on, brother? What you need? What you need, fool? You need a rainbow faucet? Good morning, sir. Is it still morning? It is morning. You caught the morning. Those. Ooh, that's not bad. Yeah. Dude, that actually crazy. I'm gonna have to go back and clip that moment. I'm sitting there like, oh, let's do this map because a rainbow faucet drops off the boss. So we get 2-2. Let's, all right. I'm to the point now where I'm keeping stuff depending on how it slams. So let's go ahead and slam this stuff so we can get rid of it. Increase maximum life? That's not horrible. Someone might want that. Magic find? That magic find barb? I don't know. Someone come take my stuff. Check my charm mule. What you need? Oh, I need a grand charms with life and not max damage. I don't have a lot of those. Not max damage. Does it matter, like small charms? Oh, all resistance in life. Like that? How do I always have like what you're looking for? Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because last night I did not have it. Oh, attack rating. Okay, attack rating without damage I'm probably not gonna have because I've been tossing those. I didn't think anyone would ever need attack rating without damage. What, you wanna borrow that? Go for it, you can have it. You know me, I'm just keeping this shit until someone says they need it. So Carlos, I am on Project Diablo 2. It is a modded version, so it's only going to be on PC. Sorry, brother. Daddy's home. If I do have any other AR charms, they're going to be on this guy because my other guy just has skillers. Don't think I do though. Three-socketed shaft on the way soon. I just sold a three-socketed shaft with perfect damage reduction. And I got another one here we could. Oh, this one's not three-socket, never mind. I think I got like 3 high runes for it. This is like a week ago. It didn't just happen. I got a pretty good price for it. No, 3, like I think 15. No, I got ripped off. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk. I want. Chop, I'm gonna go get my faucet. It's gonna be a 5/5 faucet. I'm gonna feel really good. Yeah, I sold it for like 3 or 4, man. I got ripped off, but there weren't any more on the market, and I put an offer. Dude, I would have given it to you for free. The only time I sell stuff is because I need like just to have some money for like in case I want to build something weird. So I don't really need anything. Have I gotten to the boss yet? Nope, not yet. First time doing this map too, so I don't know what to expect. If you need life small charms, I think I've been keeping all of my lifers. Do life. Nope, that's not gonna help. Gotta spell it right. That's not a small charm. Some of these, yeah, like some of these I've got the defense on. Here's some resistances ones. Only 15. Also, oh, never mind. I thought that had more life. There's that. I got that if you want to try to slant. It's shaft stop with maximum life. If you want to get really weird and try to slam sockets into it. I got a box. Yeah, the 3 sockets. Yeah, that'd be better. Yeah, that's all the lifers I got. X Jaja. So you're gonna hate me for this, but I came up with an idea that I'm probably gonna end up doing just for the memes. I'm gonna get a 6-socketed weapon and put all jaws in it, and then when someone makes me laugh, I'm gonna just mouse over it, and it's gonna say ja 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 ja. Pretty bad, right? Yeah, I know. I gotta do it. Is that a waste of 6 jaws? I'm gonna hate you. We're already there. Well, good. And then you know, nothing will change. But I don't like, I still got people, like I still got a buddy who needs gear and stuff, so I don't want to go waste a bunch of stuff right now. But later in the season I'm probably going to end up doing that, and then I'm going to screenshot it and I'm going to post it to Reddit and say, whenever your friend says something stupid and you can't help but laugh. Until someone on their solo playthrough takes my meme. 6 fire golems, because I am playing Project Diablo 2, which builds these characters a little bit different than the original version. Test this build on your boss. Go for it. But I get the faucet that drops. Unless it's not perfect, then anyone else can have it. Yeah, you can have it. You can have that booty. Well, you have to ask him. I can't give away consent for another person. Yeah, no problem. Hey, Showdog, if you play Diablo 2 and you don't know about Project Diablo 2, go check it out. It's an online modded version with a vast community, and the community's awesome. You can see here I'm playing with one of my friends. Me and this guy met in this game. So highly recommend checking it out. Project Diablo 2. It's got its own launcher and everything. Look at that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Am I talking about you? Nah, Raz. Nah. You are. Well, I think I said buddy. Yeah, Raz. You're one of the OGs in the stream. You're a better friend than Curry, and I play with him almost every day. Lipstick. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know where the boss is on this map. I'm just gonna keep on scooting. I don't even know if I'd call me a streamer. I'm a Project Diablo 2 enthusiast at this point. Clone mats? I have some. I might have them all. Vicious circle. I'm definitely not gonna be doing clone because I don't want to build a whole nother character just to do clones. So I have no intentions. And I've done that in the past. What do I have? Oh, I only have demonic essence, and you probably don't even need those, dude. I used to have Pez, and they were selling for so much. I traded all of them. Oh, I identified my, and I looked at it. Well, 5-4. That's not bad. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I got too many jewels. Yeah, dude, you can take them all. I'm running maps, so I find those all the time, and I'm not gonna use them. You might be able to trade them for Pez or something. But I was doing all those bosses, and I've probably traded 30 or 40 primeval souls this season because I was farming those bosses so much and kept finding them. So many jewels. So many jewels. Yeah. I've run these maps so much, I was like, why are these guys slightly harder to kill? My dumbass hadn't played with anyone so long, I forgot. Yeah, once I start getting up like 98, 99, solo farming these levels are gonna be painful. Painfully amusing. No, I don't hate you. Oh, the boss is here. I'm at the boss. If you want to come give her a go. I'll keep my guys away. I mean, that's not bad. Blah. Oh, that wasn't the boss. Wait, so how does this... So I gotta go find the boss now? He's somewhere else in the dungeon, and then I gotta come back here and I get another rainbow faucet from this one? Is that how that works? Am I about to get 2 rainbow faucets from these 2 runs? 3, including the one I accidentally found? So this is... Are you sure there's not another boss in this level? Because last time... that was many. But I feel like there's gonna be another boss over. Go check it out. I'm just gonna finish this one real quick, and then we'll go jump into that portal. Raz, if you want to jump in here and farm some of this XP, feel free. Yeah, so I'm about to get 3 rainbow faucets from this one game. That's fantastic. Maybe. If I'm understanding this correctly. Maybe not, though? You can get a little bit of this. Isn't shit. Yeah. Yeah, this is a slow one. Oh, here you go, Raz. Gonna hop in right behind me. Just portal up. I think I found the last direction. Time is 11:41. All right. Got about 20 minutes. Don't have TVs. Dude, I go through that more often than I'd like to admit. All right, so maybe there's not still a boss left somewhere. Really helps if you've been in these dungeons before, because I have no clue. Yeah, you did. Raz, we gotta quit doing this. Round and round and round we go.
Can't carry anymore.
Cold resist. Lightning resist. No enhanced damage. Not a single one with enhanced damage. All right, Raz, you're right. Let's go through the next portal. Wait, maybe you're not right. There's more people to kill. I'm like 99% sure. You're fucking kidding me. What is going on right now? Holy jewels, Batman. Yeah, but rainbows? Okay. Love it. Love this map. We're gonna do this map from now on. This is the only map I'm ever doing. Alright, let's get in here. Okay. Okay, Raz, you're right. I'm an idiot. I remember doing the one map that I did, the boss drops rainbow faucet. You go into the boss room like this. Yeah. Yep. I never claimed to be a smart man. Oh. Go get him, little Residor. Wow, that's actually pretty solid. Yay. So, ladies and gentlemen, in case you were wondering, that is how you obtain 4 faucets in one game. We got a 4-3 lightning, a 4-3 fire, a 5-4 poison, and a 4-5 cold. We didn't do so great. We were looking for more like these 5-5s. Still though, that's fun. All those facets. Did you see all those facets? I have family that sounds like that, by the way. Where are my keys? I feel like I say that a lot. Get rid of that. We'll keep that because it does have the R resistance. I feel like one day I'm going to want it. Get rid of that. Nice. Yeah, Raz, I like that build. That, like, you melt bosses faster than I do with this whole build. And nice. Vicious circle. Life is a vicious circle. Lava gout with block rate? Hold up. What about lava gout with 37 ED? Do you need ED? Probably helps a little bit. Yeah, I was about to say, you probably need it more than block. I also have these Dracules, but they slammed Mana Stolen, which I feel like you probably don't need. What other gloves do I have? Soul Drainer. Is that a thing? Or I've got bow and crossbow skills. How many? Not many. 23. I've burnt through a lot at the start of this stream. By the way, I tried a tier 4 map. I'm not there. So is what like last night when you saw me I'll farm like tier 1 and tier 2 dungeons slowly and watch anime or a movie or something, and that's when I'll have like 200 full rejuvies by the end of it. What'd you say? T4 easy as fuck up my part. Well, not easy for me. It's the resistances. I do fine with everything else. It's the fire resist I can't break with my lower resist. So I'm wondering if I get Rising Sun and get a little bit more lower fire resist, if I could get there, but I ain't there yet. Oh, what about these for you? Blood Fist with ED. I don't know if that would be a little bit more useful than Lava Gout. Of course, you lose the attack speed. Probably not. These are just low level. Yeah. Oh yeah, declone. I forgot you're doing declone specifically. I have that. Need max resist. Yeah. That I use these guys. Oh, the blood. Oh, I have these too if you need damage reduced. Blood Fist level 9. 36 enhanced damage on level 9. Yeah, low level dueling. Give them the old college try. And I have 30 fire resistance on a 2 Java Spear amulet. No, because I keep forgetting to upgrade it before I slam it. Oh, I've done it twice now. They're both 2. This one's for a buddy. I just threw some kind of mid jewels in it. I know, dude. You wanna know how I found out to upgrade it first? Is from a YouTube video. Someone commented on it, was like, hey dude, you're pissing me off. I was like, you sound like someone I know. Yeah, that's a nice Sheikah. I think you slammed... Oh no, I gave my Cannot Be Frozen Sheikah to my buddy who's gonna join us on the hardcore run through. But you slammed the Cannot Be Frozen into it. Yeah. And I got the 2 sockets. Very, very nice, sir. The cat's eye with the max resist. Dwarf star, dwarf star. Nice. Yeah, that I feel like that should be a pretty safe build with. Yeah, I think I've got 1 dwarf star with energy, and then this one with gold fine, but I use that for my gold. But I'll keep an eye out because I find dwarf stars fairly often. What else does this have? Yeah, so I have shit luck anytime because I know you're. I think Raz, you might be the same time zone as me, but I know you're close. Anytime I do any shopping before like 3 p.m., I don't get anyone responding to shit. Like you said, it's like Facebook Marketplace.
Impossible.
And then sometimes they'll be like, oh, I don't have that anymore. It's like, well, you just refreshed it right before I messaged. What? Yeah. People are definitely dumb. Just the general population. I'm one of them. Had a guy told me to fuck off when I offered lower. Yeah, good cause. I was about to say report him. Fuck that. Like, that's kind of like if first of all, if someone offers me half lower, I'm taking it, because if I'm saying this is what I would take, yeah, or just say no thank you. That's my problem with people. I don't like assholes. Don't be an asshole for no reason unless it's funny. I need to go buy some of these guys. Yeah, or counter. Yeah. Well, some people are just pissy, and that's fine. Just don't go spreading that pissy around to other people. That's where I stand with it. So I will absolutely call people out, even out in public. Like if I see someone just being mean to someone at work, I will call them out. Because, like, I get if you're having a bad day, but don't go throwing that bad day on someone else. Cried to my mom when I got bullied online yesterday. I remember that actually I did that. I was like 8 or 9 years old. I was so young, and we were playing Priston Tale. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that game. I think it might still be floating around on the internet. But we were playing Priston Tale, and some like grown-ass adult came in and cussed me out in a way I'd never been cussed out before as a child. And it made me cry. Like, I was scared. I don't know why. He was on the internet, but the internet was still kind of new. But I was scared. I was like, this guy's gonna come fucking get me. I don't like internet trolls. They don't bother me though. Just in case any user out there's. Water walks with fire res. I might have that. Hold up. I don't know where any of my stuff is. I think I have an item attached to my. No, I don't. Huh, I really don't have any more water walks. I must have given them to Corey. I could have sworn. I know, I thought about that. I wasn't even gonna say it, Raz. I wasn't even gonna say it. I was gonna call me out, man. Decent items is the last one it might be on. No, I guess I gave him to Corey. Well, so Raz, I've learned from this season. I'm already like just giving all this shit away anyway, so I don't really care at this point. But next season, I'm going to make a character for each slot item, like helmets, jewelry, boots, gloves, and maintain it that way. A max character you can make? What do you mean a max character? Also, I no longer remember what game you were in, Raz. Here, I'm just gonna start a whim one. In case you want to come hang out, because I don't know if I have time to start anything else. I'm about to have to go break for lunch. Yeah, I need to sort through all this fucking gear. I thought I had water walks, but I apparently do not. But I feel like... yeah, you mentioned that. I bet it has a lot more experience gain than this one. I'm fucking crippling myself with this fucking thing. I need to go ahead. Like, I have the currency to upgrade this to better experience. Do you want me to identify it for you, Raz? You can't slam Annie's, can you? What is this in here for? Like, I keep the most stupid shit sometimes. I never thought about selling an unidentified. Is there an option? Unidentified. Oh, looks like you get to decide what they sell for. This has an unidentified section that you can actually search. So if you mark it, like, can you create a trade? Do I have anything that's unidentified? Probably not. But if you create a trade of something, oh, it'll know if it's unidentified or not. Oh, they'll put it in the actual offer box. So what, do you just... go here and look through for a unit? Or can I search? Huh. Oh no. My TikTok stream went down because it does not like when I use third-party sites. If my stream's glitching, it's because I'm taking TikTok down and back up. I'll fix this shit. I'll fix this shit. So Raz, you've got experience in streaming, so you'll understand this. But TikTok has a thing where if you talk about, you're supposed to call Twitch the purple app, because if you talk about it too much, then they'll take your stream down because they don't want you redirecting traffic to a different platform. That's fucking toxic. I just found that out. I was like streaming Adam's stream on Twitch to TikTok, and every time it popped up, about 2 seconds later, my TikTok would go down. And that shit was funny. My dick beater site. Nice. That's very to the point. But my goal is to get off of TikTok eventually.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Oops. Die.
Oh.
Forgive me. Help me. Time to die.
I can't use mine because they are bound to configure hotkeys. Aren't they bound to your numpad, if I remember correctly? There we go. The only one I need.
Help me! Help! 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 Help me! 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 Help!
I think I've got the... Yeah. For comedic effect. Certain things are turned all the way up. Especially the loot filter. It scares the shit out of me when something drops and I'm like zoned out at night. 12:02. Let me see if she's texted. Oh, yeah. Alright, I gotta go get lunch started. I hope everyone's having a wonderful work day. We'll be back in like an hour. What'd you say? We are on the same time. Nice. That makes life so much easier, especially if we're gonna do a playthrough or a hardcore run through. Because I think Corey was talking about he might have 1 or 2 other people who would join us as well. So we're getting up to like 5 or 6 people so far. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for everything, sir. Raz, you're half the reason I know most of the shit in this game. If you start a necro summon, I'm curious if this is worth it. It gives you the Vigor. I'm saying it like that just in case. Vigor aura. Yeah, a boss killer. I could do the boss killer. I could do like a Amazon or something. Yeah. That Viga aura. No. I've done like a Javazon. That's about the only Amazon experience I've got. The very typical standard Javazon. Go Druid. Okay. Be down. Oh, this is what I found today that I want to slam real quick. Little slam before we go. Ooh, we got the 3 sockets. I think it only got, yeah, 37 all resistance. Nice. Very nice. What'd you say, Rose? Mega Fire Trapper. I had a guy in my chat earlier today saying Fire Trapper is his favorite. He said he was at like 20k fire damage and it was the easiest build he's ever done. All right, I gotta go get some hot lunch started. Guys, if you're eating a cold, crappy lunch, if you're just snacking through lunch, I highly recommend a hot lunch. Holy flying fuck, I love a hot lunch. Good starter and easy setup is gonna be good for a self-found group for sure. Infinity later on, yeah, for sure. We're definitely gonna, I feel like Infinity, like the first 2 burr runes should go to an Infinity. just out of the whole group. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun playthrough. Because the guy that Corey, the guy that is gonna be joining us, he has a lot of Diablo 2 experience as well. So we'll actually have a group that knows what they're doing. My Merc can hold it. Nice. That's a good call, actually. Whoever's on the most, their Merc needs to hold it. Bailey Thomas, how do I get a key? You can buy from Blizzard's launcher. I'm pretty sure that you can still buy the game. So if you come here and go to Diablo 2 Resurrected, you'll have an option to buy that online, and you can get an online CD key. So you'll never have a physical copy, but you'll have a CD key attached to your Battle.net account forever. So you could still hook it up. Oh, Raz, you're right. I gotta go start lunch. Guys, one last time, Project Diablo 2, Google it. It's the most amazing game ever if you loved Diablo 2. It's a lot of fun, endless amounts of fun. You're gonna make so many friends. It's gonna be the best thing you ever did for yourself. Go check it out. I gotta go to lunch. Like I said, hot lunch, that's where it's at. I'm thinking soup today because it is cold. Y'all have a wonderful lunch. Hope you have a good rest of your work day. If I don't see you, I'll be back in like an hour or two. We're gonna be doing maps all afternoon, and then I'll be back tonight. We're gonna be streaming a new game. What that is, you'll have to join us tonight to find out, because I still don't know what it is. But we're gonna have Adam there, Curry might be there. So y'all be back tonight. I don't think I'm gonna be on TikTok tonight. I will be on TikTok all afternoon, but tonight I will only be on the Purple app because they love me over there. I can listen to all sorts of music and I can do whatever I want over there. So have a wonderful rest of your day. If I don't see you, we'll be back this afternoon.